morning, guys. It is November 1st, the first day of NaNoWriMo. Yeah, buddy. It is 10:20 in the morning, and I'm gonna take these off because this glare is already on my nerves. And I'm so super ready. So I have decided to kind of vlog my experience and see how, like, if I want to vlog my writing journey and see. I don't even know if this is something I'm gonna keep, but for right now, we'll see how this goes. So I am writing urban fantasy, and I started prepping in October, and I got a lot of stuff down about the magic rules, the magic limitations, the setting, the characters, the plot, which is the thing I was missing last year, NaNoWriMo, and it screwed me all to hell. So with the plot, I took special care to make sure, like, I worked out the characters' motivations within the plot, like, why would they do these things, why is this the driving force, like, every time I just asked why, and if I had a stupid answer for what I came up with, or if I didn't have an answer, what I did was tweak the character a little bit, the personality and the background, so that either this particular incident would be more driving because of these things that happened to them, or I tweaked the character's personality, or I tweaked the incident itself so that, you know, it would be more moving to fit the personality for the character that I already designed. So that is what I spent a lot of time in October doing. So right now I've done everything but, like, write it. And one of the main characters, I kind of decided to just see what kind of character was born as I started typing, because this is not it's only one of the two. For the first one, who is really the polarizing character, this is the character that motivated me to write this. For this particular character, I already kind of knew what I wanted for them, but for the other one, I kind of just want to see what is born from interaction with this character. I have a baseline for what I want this character to kind of be at their core, because since this one's so polarizing, this one has to be a certain kind of way to fit in with that, but I haven't fully developed them as a person yet. So I have, like, INFJ, INF whatever, I have Myers-Briggs personality stuff, like all that for this one. And this one I just kind of want to see what's born from fitting in with that, and then if I can't get it, then I'll just kind of break this one down again and start over. So right now that's what I got. I am just now starting. I started at midnight and I crashed before I could get past 150 words because I worked. I only had one day off, and then I worked and messed up my schedule and stayed overtime and etc. And I'm just really tired. So this is my one day off. I'm going to spend it writing, and as of this morning I got up and I think I'm now at 458 words, which for me is very little. Like, when I'm really in the zone, I can get up to 10K words a day, but they're crap words. So I'm trying to do better. So what I'm doing is kind of tweaking a little bit as I'm going, and being more thoughtful about, again, like I said, character motivations and why this particular thing needs to happen, and not just writing whatever and then going back later and going, well, that's damn dumb, and trashing all of it. I'm trying to be more cognizant, more deliberate in what I put down initially. Not so much that I'm stilted, because that's what's happened right now. I'm like, I'm so wigged out about it that I'm just completely stilted. So I am going to take a step away right now. I'm going to go drop off my ballot. I voted. You need to go vote. And I am going to get something to eat because she's hungry. There was something else I need to do. I'm going to walk the dogs and pull babies. He's laying right by my foot, like. So we're going to go do that. And I am going to charge my battery in my camera. While I do that, I also have to come back and clean this damn fish tank right here. So I'm gonna, like, take a break, write a little, take a break, clean the fish tank, take a break, do some laundry. I don't know, whatever the hell. I have a lot of things to do today, but the most important thing I want to do is write. I mean, I need laundry, but whatever. I really want to get some kind of I want to get some momentum going with this book, because I'm really proud of the idea that I came up with, and I'm really confident in it, and I just gotta write it. So I am gonna go do these things, going in my Ninja Turtle sweater. I ain't ashamed. I don't give a shit. I'm not really getting out the car. And see you guys here in a bit when I get back. Bye. On my way to drop off my ballot because she voted. Now, trying not to inherently think about the issues with my it's not even the issues I have with the writing or the plot yet. Right now, it's just I'm struggling to find a voice for this particular character. And considering he is the main character, that's kind of a kick in the ass. The other character, I have a voice for, but since it's the voice like I tend to use when I write my fan fiction and stuff, I know it pretty well and I'm confident with it, but I can't, like, I keep trying to, like, just keep from descending into that voice. So what I'm doing is going direct opposite and making this character sound a smidge too formal, and that's not working, and that's not what I want. It's like I default to either of the two if I'm not paying close attention, but paying very close attention as I'm writing and adjusting it as I'm writing and being very cognizant of it as I'm writing is making me go very, very slow. So right now, I'm at 458 words. I mean, it's only 10 in the morning. I can probably knock out like 5K by today if I just get this voice going and get momentum, but it's getting that initial momentum. I'm telling y'all, sometimes when I write something, I just start that first paragraph, that first couple pages, that first like half a chapter over like 6 fucking times. And I'm trying not to do that. The point is to literally get words on the damn paper, but you dig. But yeah, at any rate, so what the hell was I saying? But yeah, since I am attempting to kind of take care of that issue as I write, it's making me start very slow. And usually I can hammer the words out really quick. I just gotta get the momentum up. That's my biggest thing. I just gotta get the momentum going. Which usually is not a problem for me. Well, that's a lie. It is a problem for me, but once I get it, child, I'll be taking the hell off. Because I know where I want it to go. I know like the major things that need to happen, and I'm very open to letting the rest just kind of just organically come together, because this is how I write. I tend to have a couple of ideas, and then the rest I'm like, ooh, I don't know that was gonna happen, but I like it. Like, I'm very much that. So I'm kind of a weird combination of a pantser, meaning fly by the seat of your pants, and a planner, meaning you plan out and outline and blah 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 blah. I usually don't outline too much. I plan the world, but I needed to outline. Oh, there's the box. I needed to outline because last time I didn't have no damn plot. So now that I have even just a little bit of it, it can deviate, it can take off. I'm fine with that. But I had to have something. So I did that, I plotted that, and I'm pantsing the rest, so to speak. But I do have my outline in case like it takes off too crazy. So I'm like, let's steer back towards this thing that I initially wanted to happen and see where that goes. Alright, y'all, she voted. If you're not registered to vote, shame on you. If y'all registered, you need to go goddamn vote. Like, writ now. Unless, of course, you're not 18 and you can't be like, not shame on you. You really can't do nothing about that. But tell your parents they need to go vote. And your friends parents. And you just need to bribe everybody ass so they go vote. Okay, thanks. Because these are some shenanigans and I'm tired of them. Jesus, tired. I think I want some McDonald's. After typing that up, fudging the wording in some places, messing with it a little bit, I'm at a 505 count. It's 11:37 in the morning. I can definitely hit my personal goal of at least 1K a down, but I would like to blow that out of water on the first day and, like I said, get that momentum rolling. So, let's see. Continue to stuff my face, and I'll check in with you at the end. Okay, so I have decided to move the writing to my room just because I don't sit still well, and I've been sitting at the desk since like 10 in the morning. It took my watch off, 5:19, I can't tell time, Jesus. It is 5:19 p.m. and I have written 998 words, and I'm about to keep going. Hopefully try to get to that daily rate of, was it 1667 is what you need to average per day to hit your 50,000 word mark by December 1st. So I again have 998 words, and I am going to start a new I emailed the file to myself, and I'm going to start it on my old version of Scrivener, which I have on this laptop, and then have to reset all of my, Jesus, Jiminy Crickets, I have to reset all of the word count stuff so that I can get the same word count on there as I have on here, which means I got to start a new project and exclude it from the other stuff I got, and just pain in the tit. But we just gonna do it. And I'm starting to drink some wine, because these 998 words, bitch, they was like pulling 998 teeth. I don't know why I'm so blocked, but it's annoying. It is 9:33, and thus far I can't see. Thus far I have 1,735 words, which is still low for me and what I know I can do, but considering the effort that I'm putting into this, into like every word that goes down beforehand, instead of just spewing stuff like I do when I write fan fiction, because I don't have to worry about the world building so much and so on, and giving clues and hints and stuff, because if you mention a thing vaguely in fan fiction, everybody who's reading it is familiar with the original work, so you don't have to like describe every little thing. But here I have to be really careful to like detail stuff without info dumping stuff, and yeah. It's just like basically what I'm doing with my writing is constant work, one, and trying not to put in all of the stuff, like the stuff I usually rip apart and hate. I'm like, wow, this dumpy info shit, you couldn't find a way to put that in there. And then I also have this thing for not putting all the information in between conversations, so there will be like a pretty important conversation, but as far as you and the reader are aware, the conversation is dragging. You know, somebody said something, and then there's like the narrator is thinking about what was said, and they might have 5 paragraphs of exposition on whatever it was, or explaining, but that person knows that, so those thoughts might take 2 seconds while they're thinking about all the stuff. But as you're reading it, that breaking conversation is however long it takes you to read those paragraphs. And I'm trying not to put those in there, but in some places it feels kind of unavoidable, and I'm really like, so that's what I'm currently working on. But coming up after this is when my 2 main characters get to meet, but I think it is a bit early, so I'm gonna have to find some stuff to put, not find some stuff, but I think I'm gonna have to spread it out some more. But that will also mess with the pacing that I have going on for what I have planned out. But I don't know, I'm throwing them together kind of early, but we'll see. That's what drafting is for. If it doesn't work, I'll do something else next time. So, daily goal to make the 50,000 for the month, like I said, is 1667. I am at 1735. But I am kind of proud of what I have put down. So what I'm going to do, since it's not late, can't tell it's not late, but I'm way up there, I'm yawning. But what I'm going to do is, like, sometimes when I get stuck, I'll start back at the top, since I haven't written a whole bunch, and I'll just read through it. And a lot of the times that'll get the momentum back going, because I'm in the story, and then I just jump right in typing as I read the last bit. Sometimes that helps. So that's what I'm going to do, and also it helps to make sure I didn't put any repetitive stuff in there. So it makes writing a little slower, and I guess what I'm doing now is editing as I go, which I was going to say I usually don't do, but that's a lie. And this is Rambly, and I'm going to sit here and drink my tea. It's like a new sleepy time. It's like chamomile, honey, lemongrass, spearmint. I usually don't like mint tea because it aggravates my... It makes that, you know, that mentholated kind of a feel. It feels like when I have real bad acid reflux. It jacks with me mentally. Whatever. I'm weird. We know this. Yeah, it tastes like hot peppermints. So, at any rate, that is what I got for today, and I'll see you all in the morning and tell you what all I typed after this. So